Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Eyal Yaski and today I'm going to talk to you about the LightBlaster optical snoot. Let me show you a few images that demonstrate what it can do. This image was not taken in an airfield but in a small studio with an old Air Force slide projected on the wall. With the second photo, same studio, same technique, completely different atmosphere. This time our models went to an imaginary forest as Hansel and Gretel. Here, in the third photo, we left the fantasy world back to work and added texture in a commercial shoot to add personality to a traditional backdrop. The one thing common to all these photos I just showed you is they were all taken in small spaces with the LightBlaster. Here, you can see photographer Hannah Saba is using the LightBlaster for a fashion shoot. Pretty simple, right? But the magic is happening behind the model. The LightBlaster on a tripod is projecting a beautiful texture onto the wall behind, which helps to elevate this shot. You can either project light onto the background, just like that, or project it onto the subject, just like you can see here in the second photo. Let's take a look about what comes in the box. This is the case, and inside, the LightBlaster. You also get instructions, a slide cartridge with a sample transparency or slide. In addition, you get a registration card to register your gear. The LightBlaster does not come with a lens and a strobe. The LightBlaster can be used with any Canon EF mount lens, or with an adapter, you can use a Nikon F mount lens. The LightBlaster is easy to operate. Any rectangular strobe will work. The strobe goes right here. Then, tighten the strap to secure it. The second step is to mount the lens. Use your favorite lens, match dot to dot, and twist until you hear the click, the same way you would do with a camera. Remember how it was fun to bring slides back after a big vacation? So now we use them to create art. The slide cartridge opens by pulling this little bridge, and you put a slide or a transparency here. Then, simply close it and slide it into the LightBlaster. The slide sits inside the cartridge like this, and the transparencies simply slide through the grooves. Additionally, if you have a small piece of gel, or one of those gel swatches, you can add it to the slide holder to bring some color into the black and white projection. Then, control it just as you would with any off-camera flash. Light goes through the strobe, through the slide and lens, and projects an image. When you are done, push the silver lever and release the lens. When you push the lever, make sure to push it close to the LightBlaster body so it presses fully and disengages the lens. Some photographers may have slides at home, but that may not be the case for everyone. For those who don't have access to slides, we offer two kinds of creative kits: the transparencies and the Pro Gobos. In each one of the transparencies, you get 21 different transparencies and an extra slide holder. The creative kits we have today are wings, effects, and backdrops. The Pro Gobos are special. The box contains 10 units made of metal and an additional slide holder. The Gobos being made of metal reduces light leaks. The blacks are completely black, and the shape in the middle creates a sharp projection. The LightBlaster is compatible with any Canon EF lens out of the box and will work well with Nikon lenses with our special Nikon adapter. The Nikon adapter opens the aperture blade so that light can go through. Again, align the dots and twist until you hear the click. Now, you can use the red lever to control the aperture. Set it to fully open. Removing the adapter is just as simple. Push the metal lever and twist until it's out. The last accessory I want to show you today is the LightBlaster Universal Studio Adapter. The adapter gives photographers flexibility to choose between speedlights and strobes. It fits on any standard reflector. First, use the top two screws to mount it onto the strobe's reflector. It works with any reflector that is 5 to 8 inches in diameter. Then, lock the bottom screw, remove the strap from the LightBlaster, and lock it into place. Be sure to secure the locking screw, and then cover the LightBlaster with the included sleeve to avoid any light leaks. Please ensure to not use the LightBlaster with continuous light for an extended period, since plastic parts will compromise and we don't want anything to melt under hot conditions. I want to address some frequently asked questions about the LightBlaster. Yes, you can make your own slides. The easiest way is to go to an office supply store, get a transparency, and print it in your home printer. We have templates for this on the LightBlaster page on our website. You can also use one of the specialty services where you send them a file and they will send you back a high-resolution 35mm slide. We have some links for those on our website as well. Ideally, you want to get a fast lens. The wider the aperture, the more light will go through the LightBlaster. So we recommend lenses that are 1.8, 1.4, and 1.2, and so on. The answer to this question has to do with your artistic vision. For example, if you want to project onto a big wall, you get a wide lens, 16, 18, 24mm. If you want to put a projection onto something small, like someone's heart, for example, use a telephoto lens, maybe 105 or 200 millimeters. Any photographic retailer will carry a variety of lenses to suit your needs. There are several placement options. If you place the LightBlaster in front of your subject, you will illuminate the subject. Another option is to place the LightBlaster between the subject and the background. This way, your subject will hide the LightBlaster and you'll get a very straight projection. You can also set it to the side of the subject so your subject is not blocking the light. It seems like you can choose between two main options. You can use a black backdrop. A black backdrop will show you very vivid colors. Your blacks will be black and all the other colors will be nicely saturated. Another option is using a white backdrop. This will give you a lot of brightness, but your blacks will not be as black because the paper itself is a bit reflective. Dark gray is an excellent in-between backdrop. Luckily, great concrete walls are very easy to find. There are two ways you can focus the lens. 1. Trial and error. Take a photo and slightly modify the focus ring. Usually, with one click, it's out of focus. With the second click, it's almost in focus. By the third click, you're 100% dialed in. The second way is measuring the focus. Just like with a camera, if you're standing at one spot and the wall is 3 meters away from you, you can look at the markers on the focus ring and set it to be 3 meters away. Let's talk about mounting the LightBlaster. You can mount the LightBlaster at any tripod or light stand using a 1/4-20 on the bottom. If you're working in a small space or you can't use a light stand, there are a few great accessories from Frio that are perfect for the LightBlaster. I found the grasp and the arch to be ideal. You can explore the product line and find the best option for you. This is it for the LightBlaster. We hope you will have just as much fun using it as we have. If you have any questions or you want to share your creations with the LightBlaster, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you.